Hi friends, how are you all? Hope you have liked our previous video, the egg kebab dar, and I'm sure you would have tried at home, but I'm still waiting for your responses or feedback. So let's hear that as well. So today I am here with a new recipe for you. So my recipe for today is, guess what? It's creamy mushroom soup, which is a fantastic cuisine and appetizer. I'm sure you would really love it. So let's see what all the ingredients for that recipe, and let's go with that. So friends, the ingredients are butter, half cup white flour, salt, bread chips, garlic powder with parsley, black pepper, milk, olive oil, cooking cream, vegetable broth, then some coriander leaves, then some parsley leaves, then chopped mushrooms, chopped onions, and 5 minutes of chopped garlics. So guys, these are the ingredients which we're going to use for our today's recipe, the creamy mushroom soup. So let's go ahead to our kitchen and start cooking the dish for today. So friends, now we are in our kitchen. So to start with, we're gonna heat some, of course heat the pan first, and then we're gonna add some olive oil, and the quantity would be around 2 tablespoons. Okay, and once it's heated, we would be adding 20 grams of butter, the cooking butter of course. So when our olive oil is heated, and then if we add the butter, so this oil would actually prevent the butter to be burned, and also by this the butter will not leave or lose its taste or texture. The soup which we have chosen today, it's again called creamy mushroom soup, and for this mushroom soup you don't even have to use the brown mushrooms. You can also use the butter mushroom, the white one. Okay, now guys, so now we have added the chopped garlic. So while it gets fried, we are also adding our chopped onions here. Be careful. So now we have to wait until it's nicely marinated in the butter and the olive oil. So guys, now we are adding this chopped mushrooms here, and as you see, we have taken today the brown mushrooms. So it's an optional for you. You can either take brown mushrooms or the butter mushrooms. Alright, so now my wife is adding a bit of salt, and salt is again as per your taste. Some people like heavy salt, some people like just a mild taste of the salt, so it just depends. Now we are adding the black pepper. Okay, now let's stir it well until it gets mixed up properly. So the moment when you add the mushroom into this mixture, within a few minutes you would see the mushroom gets moistured by itself, because it has got a water kind of texture inside. So once it's moistured, once you see the water coming out of this mushrooms, then in a few minutes you will also see the water is getting evaporated. So we need to stir until the water is evaporated from the entire mixture over here. Guys, as you see, our mushroom is almost getting ready and the water is getting evaporated. So finally, after a few minutes, once you see it's almost dried, then you need to switch off your gas or stove. Then wait until this entire mixture comes to the room temperature, because once it's normal, once it's not hot, make sure when it's not hot, then take the entire mixture and put it inside your mixie jar and grind it well. So you don't have to grind so nicely, but make sure it is grinded at least so that you don't even have a big pieces on your soup bowl. So now I'll show you how does it look like once we have grinded this ingredient. All right, so I'll get back to you in a few fractions. So friends, as you see, our mixture or mushroom mixture is completely dried up. The water has been evaporated, and now we have kept it so that it can turn back to the room temperature. And while we were waiting for this to turn back to the normal room temperature, then we also added 2 teaspoons of white flour, which is nothing but, some people know that as the maida mav or maide ka atta or whatever. So we added by 2 tablespoons, big tablespoons, and we also added few parsley leaves and coriander leaves as well. So that's all. Now let's go ahead and start grind it into our mixer jar. So friends, we are ready for the next step. So we have already grinded our mushroom and the ingredient. Now we are in a process of frying our further ingredients into the same pan. So for this, likewise, before as we did, after letting the pan heated, then we'll add 2 tablespoons of olive oil again, and then we will also add the butter cube. So this time again we're gonna take 10 grams of butter cube. Okay, now there it is. Sorry guys, the cube has already been melted, so it's no more a cube, it's just like a paste. Okay, now I will show you how does our paste look like now. So guys, this is the batter kind of paste which we just grinded, and this is again the mushroom and all the ingredients which we just showed before in the pan. Okay, so now within a few minutes, now as the butter is melted, we're gonna add our batter, our paste, the mushroom paste. It is now a batter after grinding it nicely in our grinder. So now it is gray in color. Very soon you will see the color will be changed. Alright, so again, as if I'm gonna say this, the fragrance is very, very awesome. I can smell the butter, olive oil, mushrooms with our parsley leaves, coriander leaves. So the entire fragrance is really, really awesome. I'm starving now. Yeah guys, because right, soups are usually used as an appetizer. So the appetizer is something when you eat soup, when you start your food with a soup, it actually makes you starve for more food so that you can get an easier digestion. So some people actually, use this as an appetizer before the main course, and some people they just eat, or they just have the soup only as snacks or evening tea, coffee. Alright, so we just added a bit amount of water, and now we are adding our vegetable broth, the 2 cups which we already made it, and we are adding 1 cup of fresh milk. Now let's stir it well until it becomes smoother. So guys, our mushroom batter has already been marinated nicely in the milk and vegetable broths. So now we need to just reduce the stove temperature to low, or say very very low, and then we need to wait until it boils, adding the parsley leaves on top, and then we'll also add a bit of coriander leaves. So this actually adds more flavor and taste to the entire recipe. Alright, so now we are also adding the garlic powder, which also has parsley leaves. So it again depends upon your taste, and this also gives a wonderful smell. And guys, our recipe is turning to a soup. Just not a soup, it's a delicious soup, guys. And I'm sure when you try at home, you will really like it. And it tastes similar like any 7-star restaurants which we actually go. Alright, so we're gonna wait for 15 to 20 minutes until it gets boiled up, and so that it has the proper texture with all the ingredients. So let's see how does it look like after 15 minutes, guys. So guys, our mushroom soup has been boiled properly and has thickened a bit. As you can see, there are so many bubbles here. So now we're gonna add the cooking cream. So today we have taken a 200 ml of cooking cream, which we are just adding in the soup, which will actually again add taste and also will give a good texture. And obviously, as you see, the cooking cream is white, so it will also change our mushroom soup's color, because we have taken a brown mushroom for our cooking today. So after adding this cooking cream, we need to wait for 5 minutes at the max. Once 5 minutes are over, and make sure your stove is still very low, and after 5 minutes just make sure you're back to your dining table, and our mushroom soup will be ready to serve. So my dear friends, our tasty creamy mushroom soup is ready to be served, and I'll tell you guys, the smell is really awesome. So I'm really starving right now. I just cannot eat you know, I just cannot wait without eating it. So I'm starving right now. Let's taste how it is actually. So let me see, where is my camera? Okay, so it's a bit thick as expected, and let's see. It's a little hot. Guys, it's really wonderful, so awesome. It tastes so delicious. I'm sure you'll also like it. Please try it at your home and let us know how did it taste, and share us your feedback. And I'm sure, as I mentioned the last time, please do subscribe to our channel so that you can actually know what would be our future videos. Don't forget to press the bell button icon, like our video, share our video too, and always give us your support. We really all love you so much. Thanks for watching our video. Take care, guys. Bye.